Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Variable Barricade. We finished our third route, we finished Taiga's route in the last episode, and now we're doing the CG cleanup, the alternate endings and all that. So before I go on to the normal end, I think there was some illustrations that were actually in the common route that I need to snag. There's like one alternate photo here. CG. Is there any chibi photos? I wonder. Like 1 out of 4 with Kasuga. I wonder when I'm gonna pick that one up. Taiga. I like how these two kind of like go with each other. It's like Taiga digging his grave and just like the noose. Okay, so let's go to the common route and yeah, grab that one, and then we'll, as we're going through the normal end, we should probably grab that one because we'll be doing like an alternate choice. And then, yeah, most of the images are in the after story. Okay, so let's see if I can remember where that save file is. Somewhere in the group. I mean, I might be able to tell based on the either the chapter name or the colors. Taiga's pink. I'm gonna go like all the way to the bottom. Okay, so this is common route. I see this is Nayata's. That's Shion's yellow. Okay, there's Taiga. Not sure if I need like. I'll start from the beginning. It's really easy to skip around. I'm not sure if I need like to lose the barricade board. Or if it's just like a wrong answer for that CG, but I'll just start from the beginning. Okay, let's play this event. Looks like I can't skip that one. Skip. Is there a choice? I don't know. Well, if anything, I just picked the opposite one. Sound effects. Alright, Taiga. He was actually like pretty childish, like overall, even though, yeah, he's supposed to be like the mature one, keeping everyone together. Alright, let's pick this option because you're my suitor. Bring up the wall of Hibari. Because you're technically my suitor. Technically. It boggled the mind to think, but the vulture at the main house had actually chosen him as one of my suitors. Joked on you, he actually is very endeared to Taiga. Accordingly, I had the duty to evaluate him and decide if he truly was worthy to be my eventual husband. That, of course, meant his behavior and lifestyle needed to be appropriate for the position. I cannot see myself ever choosing to live with a person who nurses sloppy habits. In fact, I don't even want to entertain the personality. It's kind of weird to hear that at the beginning. Like, I would never marry a person like you, and then you end up getting married to them. It's like, huh. I gave Taiga a pointed glance. He looked away from me awkwardly. I spoke up again, getting in another jab while he was on his back foot. You've no desire to make any concessions for my preferences. That's fine. That means there's just less for me to consider when it's decision time. Okay, you win. I'll try harder in the future. He wants to get the Tojo family's fortune that badly, I heaved a sigh, once again reminded of the real reason he was living in the house. Okay, skip. All that is old dialogue. The preconceived notions we had based on those reports Kasuga gave us. Skip. Reason up, skip. Reason up, skip. Alright, let's play the board. Oh. Taiga, open up! Don't do it! We'll help you make those sports bibs. Scold him. Oh. I've not seen that wall before. We've seen the picket fence. We've seen the castle wall. There was also an iron fence. Is that like... Well, what the heck of wall is that? The glass rose. This is utterly unacceptable. Excuse you? Not surprised at all. Not surprised at all those loose threads, considering who put this together. But this thread knot? It's terrible. The second the child moves, this whole bib will unravel. You want to take this all on yourself. That's your lookout. But what happens when you don't get everything done in time? You're thinking with your ego, not common sense. When you fail, you'll be letting down a lot of children. How about you swallow that pride, stop being stubborn, and actually ask for help, Yeah, but it's not that easy. Did you know sewing is my hobby? What, for real? That is correct. Intricate embroidery, cute mascot plushies. She regularly sews items of some complexity and just in her spare time. Then... salvation for Taiga. Wait, but... do you really have time to waste on hesitation? Babe. Well, do you have something to say to us? Please, babe. You guys too. I need your help. If Habari says we should help, I have no reason to say no. Me too. I don't know how much I can actually do, but I'll give it my best. Kasuga, bring my sewing kit from my room, please. Yes, miss? I owe you for this one, babe. Big time. Someone who enjoys sewing and crafts, I can't ignore the travesties lying on the floor, that's all. Yeah, I know. Still. I say this is finally a step forward. Okay, skip. And we're finally working and he gives us a hug. The hug of gratefulness. Barricade battle. That's it. I think Taiga's like, oh, this is hopeless. I read the writing on it. Okay, is that like the strongest wall? You're like, the outlook was just like, immediately, it was just like, After everything you said, that's all you can offer? It's like the CG is just like an alternate face. His unusually meek attitude was too tempting. I couldn't resist a chance to jab at his vulnerable spots. Huh? What do you always say about me? I think it's something like, oh, how I'm a spoiled princess who doesn't know true conflict, is not wise in the ways of trains, and otherwise pales next to your impressive figure. Hey, I was just... You teased me mercilessly for this long, and all you can offer me is a simple sorry. Babe, don't tell me you're getting revenge by airing your grievances with me in one session. Excuse me? I'm doing no such thing. Do I really strike you as someone who is interested in petty revenge? What, then did my apology make you mad for some reason? Have I said anything that's incorrect, Taiga? This isn't simply petty revenge. I'm just using this opportunity to correct him on a few small assumptions he got wrong. Now close your mouth and listen, understood? Okay. You act so high and mighty, teasing people for being naive, but there are clearly things you can't do. I guess. But that's not all. Instead of acknowledging your shortcomings, you have the bad habit of pushing yourself far too hard to do something you can't. This house is full of people. If you need to help, ask for it. Shows how much you can, like, trust these guys. Like, not at all. Eesh. To think the day would come when you hand me a lecture about life, babe. Color me shocked. Did I hear you say something? No, ma'am. Not a thing. And then there are your deplorable eating habits. What is it you had for breakfast the other day? Candy? I'm surprised you could even keep that garbage down. That's why his stomach always hurts. Are you really gonna bring that up now? And what happened to your promise to wake up at a reasonable hour, I didn't happen to spot an alarm clock anywhere in your room. Hey, babe. I promise I'll do everything you say, so could you maybe, let me go? I mean, you're the one holding on to her, right? I mean, who has an alarm clock nowadays? It's all on your phone. Unless you wanted, like, a special one. Sometimes I do put on 2 alarm clocks. In case, like, I sleepily, like, turn off the other one instead of pressing snooze. At least I have a backup. Saved me on, like, one occasion. No, not when you're just going to run away the second you have a chance. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, just because you think it's hot out doesn't mean you're just gonna keep nagging him. What are you, his mother? Oh, jeez, we're gonna be here all night, aren't we? And we skip. Okay. I could probably go back. I could probably just exit out of this. Because all I needed was a CG. I don't need to continue anymore with that. With message. Passing it along. I think I've seen this before. Yeah. Kids get the message. I wonder if like, different Wiz messages, they have, like, different... Some of them have different choices. I wonder if, like, if you want to, like, collect them all, you have to, like, choose the opposite choice. And the blushy blush thing again. Okay, I'm pretty sure I read that before. Okay, let's go back. Menus, go back to the title. Hopefully that got that CG. I won't have to go back. Gallery. Illustrations. Okay, 4 out of 4 for Taiga. Like, it was just like exasperated face for the other one. Okay, so doing either the normal or the bad ending should pick me up that one. So let's load our save file. Let's do save file 3 for the normal end. Which is not save file 3 here, it's 7. Save file 7. Right? Yeah. Load this file. Thought a moment and said, I know that, yes. Not sure what the context is here. Don't worry, I'm well aware of that. Are you now? Oh, right, she was like reading books about charity and orphanages. Yes, really. No matter how useful you'd eventually be, right now you'd be nothing but a bad influence. Excuse me? First, I need you to stop being such an embarrassing excuse for an adult. Perhaps we should start by changing your twisted idea of what a lifestyle connotates. Ah, that's what you mean, huh? He heaved a heavy sigh, or tired sigh. Okay, skip. Only a few little extra dialogue bits there. Alright, now I could probably just go around just skipping until we get to the end. Okay, skip. Freeze it up. Skip. Okay, I can't skip this. Maybe there's a CG there. Taiga's been stepping and avoiding me, so I go to his room to ask for the truth. Yep. Okay, it's when he runs away. That was sad. Let's see. What will you do if you leave? What will you do if you leave? Are you gonna stay with grandfather? Will you visit yet another foreign country? No idea. I'll probably stop by and say hi to Gramps, but I won't stay there for long. I've already soaked up too much of his kindness and charity. It's high time I detach. He's trying to distance himself from grandfather as well as me? Is he that serious about leaving? Oh well, I'll figure something out. I'm a rolling stone. This is like all these song references. I keep saying stuff. I'm like, is that a lyric? Is that is that a band? I couldn't think of anything to say, but I didn't want it to let him go. Please reconsider. Taiga fell silent. I sensed he hadn't given any serious thought to his decision. He was simply waiting for me to let go. Babe. No. I buried my face in his back and clung harder. I heard him sigh in exasperation. You really are still a kid. I know I am. I don't care. Still, I'm sorry. Taiga gently rebuffed me as he patiently peeled my arms off his body. Alright, skip. Take it back. Alright, now we just have to get to the end piece of the board. Skip, skip, reason up, skip, 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 and play. Alright, easy. It's Christmas Eve. All this stuff keeps going down on Christmas. Alright. I can't. Bring up her wall. I can't. I shook my head slowly, my voice unsteady. And why is that? Because when you think about it, it just wouldn't work. I paused and bit my lip. I continued in a hoarse voice. If I did run away with you, then what? I'd be a high school dropout. You're unemployed. How would we make a living? Did you even give a little thought about what we would do next? Taiga was silent. That was answer enough. Life isn't a theme park. You can't make a living just by hanging out, acting cool, and having fun. Besides, I took a deep breath and shouted at the top of my lungs. I don't want to give up my life. And then we punch him, I don't know. Defended against the Baka Otoko. I guess in this version, like, Hibari has no tears. He's like, oh crap. I was so stressed. All the tension in me seemed to wrap back around and infuse me with a weird calm. Are you starting to calm down? Passerby. This is so stupid. Miserable and embarrassed, a part of me desperately wished for a hole I could crawl into and die. I sighed and let my grip on his collar go slack. Hey, babe. Listen, I said what I did because... Forget it. Huh? No, seriously, Enough. Hey. Taiga started to panic. I looked at him, my gaze steady. As of right now, I'm through. Wow, did we dump him? Huh? I'm through idealizing you. I'm through thoughtlessly worshipping every word that comes out of your mouth. Babe. Wait, this is supposed to be a normal end, not bad end. You're older than I am, more experienced. I won't say there's nothing I can learn from you. But those points aside, you are inarguably the worst coward I have ever met. Taiga flinched hard. I seemingly hit a nerve. But I had no intention of going easy on him. Tell me, what do you think of me? What do you mean? You still think I'm hot? Well... Yeah, I do. Taiga reflexively straightened his posture. I nodded once, tightly, then continued. Good, then work for me. Wait, what? Huh? He's like, do we just hire him? If you're going to tie yourself in knots over all this, work for me. Work to make yourself worthy of standing by my side. God, are these suitors or like employees? We keep giving these guys jobs. Don't drag me down just because you're scared of responsibility. You could climb up to where I am. Hey, if you really are serious about me, you can do it. Stop waffling and grow a pair, Taiga Itsurugi. Oh, okay. We insulted his manhood, now he has to. I realized I was being unreasonable. Extremely. Arrogant, too. But to be honest, I was so terrified I could barely speak straight. And yet, I think what he really needs is a jab in the rear. Like grandfather said, Taiga always had to make himself look cool. Even if it meant making himself a pain in the butt. So if I challenged him straight up and in public, there's no way he would back down. Oh, now you've done it, babe. His eyebrow was twitching, but he still gave me a big, confident smile. You'd better be ready. I'm getting serious for real. You better not regret it. I'm gonna find employment so hard. I won't. You sure? Very well. Why would I? I've been waiting to hear you say those exact words. Why, you sneaky, devious little imp? His face instantly flushed cherry red. I finally felt a real smile tug at my lips. Victory! Okay. Is this like a still kind of romantic ending? You gotta show you're a man, Taiga. Like, Ibarri can't be the only breadwinner. Find my eyes. I could see the big blocky you win up on the screen of the arcade I'd visited with Taiga long ago. I was triumphant again. Well, that's that then. Let's head home. Everyone is waiting for us. I don't recall saying I was ever going back. Wait, what's that? Hard to hear you over the noise. Let's go. I turned and started walking away. If he really wanted me, he'd shut his trap and start following. You just leave. Hey, babe. Wait up. Babe. Damn it all. Love is so freaking dumb. Hearing Taiga's frustrated shout of defeat put a brilliant smile on my face. Okay, guessing all this is new. Oh, Kasuga? Kasuga's perspective? Oh, airplane. Did he leave? It's like, nope. An airplane ascended into the wide blue sky. An airplane carrying Taiga. Are you sure you're okay with letting him go, miss? I'll miss him, of course, but there's no way around this. True. The house would be a little quieter now, I must admit. That's not so bad. Kasuga. 1 month later. A lot happened since Christmas, but I was still living at the vacation home. It takes longer to get to school, but I don't have to deal with that meddling old vulture nearly as often. I'll take that exchange any day of the week. Besides, despite everything, I was used to living here, and with college on the horizon, having a home in the city was convenient. Not only that, I'm home. Did you keep the other guys around? Hibari, welcome home. Welcome home. How was school? The same as always. Where's Shion? I'm here. This feels like a harem ending. For whatever reason, they were all still present too. It was almost scary how natural it felt for them to be here. It was like they were part of the house. I was gifted some lovely tea today. Would you care to have some with me? Oh, that sounds nice. Let me get changed first. Oh. The fourth guy here? What was that noise? An accident? A loud screech, like a car coming to a sudden halt, floated in from outside. I frowned. Let me go look. Kasuga started to walk to the door when... I'm back! Honey, I'm home! Someone burst, I think that meant to say burst, through the door and strode into the room. When I saw who it was, my jaw dropped. It's this guy. You look no different. You look the same. Mr. Taiga Itsurugi has returned. It's been a while, eh? Did you miss me? His eyes were alight with pure mischief, and he wore an unapologetic smirk on his face. It was definitely Taiga. Taiga? What are you doing here? I thought you weren't scheduled to come home for a while yet. What, surprise, babe? You should be. What? Do we send him to work out of the country? Thought you could trick me, huh? A job right up my alley. A chance to interact with foreign locals. Ha! You gotta be kidding me. Neither you nor Gramps told me the job involved trying to convince local residents to move out so you could turn their land into an amusement park. Oh. Were you the villain in Save the Homeland, sir? I felt a cold bead of sweat slide down my cheek. I glanced over at Kasuga, hoping for help. He smiled and nodded deferentially, but made no move to speak up. Traitor! Yeah, about that. This all started soon after Christmas Eve's confrontation that marked the pivotal change in our relationship. If you're going to tie yourself in knots over all this, then work for me. Work to make yourself worthy of standing by my side. Don't drag me down just because you're scared of responsibility. You climb up to where I am. But hey. If you really are serious about me, you can do it. Stop waffling and grow a pair, Taiga Itsurugi. After I lit that particularly volatile stick of dynamite up Taiga's butt, Grandfather and I discussed options. You start scheming with Grandfather, like, how are you gonna exploit Taiga? Indeed, if you're serious about shouldering responsibility, getting a job is priority one. Fortunately, I just so happen to have a job that seems right up your alley. And with that, Grandfather sent Taiga to the other side of the world right after New Year's. Though, he did neglect to mention a few vital details about the job beforehand. And I couldn't deny that maybe that was connected to a petty, if valid, desire for revenge. But, neither Grandfather nor I lied exactly, did we? The job was perfect, a perfect fit for your skill set. So you admit that you tricked me? Whoa, 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 calm down, Taiga. You got to go on a vacation to a foreign land. That's so cool. Did you have fun? It wasn't a vacation. It was work. Speaking of, how did it turn out? I heard that particular development plan had considerable issues with securing the needed land. I should hope you didn't turn tail and run. Excuse you? Hell no, I did not run. I solved the whole damn thing, thank you very much. Oh, good job, Taiga. I made friends with the opposition group in a week. After explaining the benefits and profits of the project would bring their area, they finally agreed to move. Oh, I see. I apologize for my doubt. Wow, that's incredible, Taiga. I knew you'd have no issue living up to mine and grandfather's expectations. It was a sincere compliment. But Taiga was still deep in his sulk, so he dismissed it with a snort. Sure. You know how forced that sounds, right? It was an honest compliment. Taiga scowled harder. I started to get a little irritated. Right then. Well, now's a good time to get snacks together. Let me help. I can put on some tea. Oh, I'll taste test. Never know if there's poison. Ah, yes, Nayata, my poison tester. Just what Habari needs as a lady. Hey, no fair. We'll leave the rest in your capable hands, miss. Oh, now she has very angry Taiga on her hands. You're going to abandon me too, Kasuga? I chased the fleeting traders with a growl as they left me under a growing storm cloud. Then suddenly a hand descended on my shoulder. I don't want to look at him. Uh-oh. Come on, babe. You're not gonna ignore me, right? Resistance was clearly futile. I gave in and turned around. And instantly... Oh. Hey, what are you doing? I suddenly found myself wrapped up in a surprise bear hug. I squirmed, trying to wiggle my way out, but Taiga's arms wouldn't give an inch. Like, oddly surprised. Just a hug, right? You give her a noogie or something. Somebody help! She's like so scared. Be gentle, Taiga. She's still a girl. You said you're going with Tsumugi and Aramura on a trip over your spring break, right? Huh? Yeah, that was the plan. Cancel it. Instead, how about you come along with me on a little trip overseas? What? I can't do that. Not this suddenly. It'll be fine. I'll talk down Tsumugi, so don't you worry about that. He had a point. Tsumugi would go bananas at the suggestion of Taiga and I taking a romantic trip. She wouldn't come. Between that, no matter how much I wish she would. Uh-oh. He's gonna punish her. Taiga's breath brushed across my ear, making me squirm again. I desperately thought of excuses. But, think about it. The two of us going on a vacation alone together invites potential problems and scandals. He's still a fiance, right? The suitor? He's like, didn't dump him. Who do you think I did all that work for, huh? If you appreciate what I've done, give me a reward. Oof, you hit my weak spot. Hard. Don't worry, it'll be cool. I mean it. I'm kind of an expert at this stuff. I guarantee that you'll be perfectly safe, no matter which country we go to. Well, yes, I know that, but... I'll protect you. No questions about that. But... Be prepared to have some... fun. Fun? It's healthy to get out and expand your horizons, right? I'll make sure you get a real good look at a whole new world. A world that's not even on an electrical grid. What? Is he gonna take her to some village? Welcome aboard the Spring Bushcraft Date Program. Plans and itineraries are forbidden. We're flying by the seats of her pants the whole way. What? Taiga promised that he'd give his best for me, and he was clearly growing more dependable by the day. Though I had to admit that some of his newfound courage spilled into things that made me uneasy. Whatever. It means he'll be with me and we'll be happy. I felt like the changes he was undergoing also helped me become more mature and dependable, and that wasn't a bad thing at all. Say, Taiga? If we're going on a vacation together, can't we go somewhere more romantic? Nope. Indoor plumbing is overrated. You'll see, she can make him poop on the floor. Poop in a hole. Come on, don't be like this. Vetoed. You're gonna rough it and learn what I endure. I'm serious. Think about it, Taiga. Please? No. She's a sheltered lady. She can't poop in a hole. Okay, well, he gets his revenge somehow. Alright, so that was another end. Or the normal end. I guess they are still together in that ending. Let's do the bad end, which means we have to go all the way back. No, when we're on the bed. Alright, let's load this file. Took a deep breath and said, "Do you want me to scream?" Alright, there's probably a few extra dialogue lines and we'll skip. Do you want me to scream? I made my voice cold and hard as ice. I wasn't going to let him turn this into a joke. Wonder what the others would think if they found us like this. You'll lose your position as an observer, and I'm sure you'll ruin the trust grandfather put you in. Taiga didn't say anything. He stared into my eyes wordlessly. The seconds dragged out. I couldn't help but notice how close together we were. It was so embarrassing. I had trouble keeping my level-headed facade. Please just move! I'm saying this for your sake, you know. So get away from me. Now! Desperately fighting back awkward tears, I fixed him with my very best glare. Taiga? I know we're on track for the bad end, but... Taiga sighed, his brows knitting together in annoyance. This isn't a problem you can just blow away with another lecture, you know. Okay, skip. And then they're embarrassed. Alright. I think the other CG was in... actually pretty soon. It wasn't in this one. It was the gambler. It says I can skip this event, but... yeah, it's one where he's playing cards. We will want to play this event to get the CG. Alright, skip. Fit all their chips, but dying defeats the point. Level up my wall. But dying completely defeats the point of the game. Do you understand that much, right? Lose that bet, and not only do you not get your wish, you also make everyone who cares for you grieve. It's a lose-lose situation. My words were confident, firm. How could he not understand? But his lips quirked upwards in a smirk. Oh, really? So if I died, you're saying that you'd grieve for me? What? Taiga's eyes danced with mischief. I paused a moment, my mind quickly hunting for a response. I said... oh. Joker! I'd be sad if an acquaintance died. Though if you died, I'd be more annoyed than anything. Huh? Annoyed at you for making that stupid bet in the first place. Anyone who take that bet is insane. Come on, babe. You could at least pretend that you'd be sad, even if it's a lie. Jeez, you're so mean. I don't want to hear that from some idiot who'd gamble away his life on a stupid game. Hey, men go for thrills like that. Well, I'm a woman, so I don't understand that kind of thrill. Nor do I want to. My voice was snappish. Men and their silly testosterone-fueled ideas. Taiga rolled his eyes. Okay, skip. Alright, so that should have netted us at that CG. And then we just skip around until we can skip no more. Skip. Reason up. Skip. Can't skip that, so play. That's just no longer a breast man. This is freaking awkward. This awkward confession scene. Totally not what a high school girl expects. Skip, 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 skip. Looking at him, I said, is that really all? I leveled up the wall. Is that really all? Huh? I wasn't convinced, and I didn't try to hide it. Taiga looked up, confused. I understand your side of the story. Your position is something that needs to be kept discreet. I shouldn't have walked up on you unannounced. Huh? Wait, no. This isn't your fault, babe. But something still doesn't sit right. You've teased me a lot, yes, but this is the first time it really hurt me. Wait, like I said, I only said that to get the guys off my back. Why did it tick me off this time? Why not every other time? I fired off my questions while looking directly at Taiga. He rubbed the bridge of his nose and sighed. Aha, that part, huh? Alright, skip. And then we have a barricade battle. Your club cannot compare. Enough of this. I get it already. He opened his mouth to say something, but I ducked away from the hand on my shoulder, cutting him off. I don't think it's a wise idea for me to hear any more of what he has to say. His brows knit together in a frown. I turned back to look at him and said, I understand that you're sorry for what you said, and I get you regard me as a woman, so you don't have to say anything more. Babe. You're crass, you're a pervert, and your utter lack of tact is borderline alarming. But, I think I'm starting to regard you as a man. Maybe. Maybe? What's with this maybe? Oh, shut up! I'm panicking because I don't know if you're going to nonchalantly drop another bomb on me, okay? A bomb? What are you talking about? You know, telling me that, that you find me attractive. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you mean how you turned my 6 o'clock hand into a 12? Yeah! Keep it to yourself, pervert! I'll report you to the police! Don't you dare! I just had to do another pee-pee hard joke. Oh my god. Taiga. Alright, now we just skip around until... I think it's usually partway through the third board. At least it was like that for the other two boards. And the other two men. Can't skip the first one. Gotta play this one. I don't think... Was there any choices in this one? This is like backstory. Alright, yeah, there wasn't even a choice in there. Just won't let us skip the first one on the board. Alright, skip, reason up, skip, reason up, skip, reason up, reason up, and okay, looks like we can't skip beyond that point. Alright, let's play this event. He's gonna leave us. Is he finally gonna fly the coop this time? Yeah, this is when he leaves, right? Like, he takes off. I guess we snubbed him too much, and that he's probably not even gonna look back. It wasn't that I didn't want to chase after him, but if I do, what happens then? To be honest, I wasn't sure I understood even half of what Taiga tried to tell me. I had no idea why he insisted on denying his strengths and talents. Okay, I think it's like Habari that's not going to run after him. As long as I was clueless, it would do no good to give chase. I could run until I was breathless, but he wouldn't return. Right now, he said. I may not get it right now. Did that mean I might come to understand his reasons for leaving sometime in the future? And when I did, would he come back to me? If that was the case, what I needed to do now was... What are we doing? This is all new. We're home. Huh? Habari, where's Taiga? Is he here? Oh my. Habari, are you alright? You've gone dreadfully pale. I'm fine. Welcome back. All three of them gave me worried looks. I gave them all a pleasant smile. Taiga left. He said that it's best that he goes away for now. What? Left? Did Taiga go away somewhere? I'll go look for him right away. No, it's alright. Let him go. I simply didn't make enough of an effort to keep him here. That's all. Oh. How do you mean? The three of them looked at me curiously. I summarized what Taiga told me last night, and I told them what I realized after thinking about it for hours. I think he was trying to tell me that I'm not good enough for him yet. Not the way that I am now. So I've decided to wait. I'll study. I'll learn about the world. Once I've grown more mature as a person. Oh no, that's not it at all. That's not why he ran. Then he'll see me with different eyes, and he'll come back to me. I'm sure that's all it'll take. Oh no, that's not it. All of you did so much to help me, but I wasn't able to make it work in the end. I'm sorry, but don't worry, I'll be fine. Besides, I'm going to be much busier from now on. There's so much that I need to study. I won't have time to bump around. That's the spirit, Habari. If that's your decision, then I'll do everything I can to support you. What? Nayata? I made up my mind. I'm gonna stay with Habari and support her in every little thing she does. Oh wow, Nayata, loyal dog to the end. I'm sure Taiga will feel way better knowing I'm here for her too. I can stay, right? Please? Please? Sheesh. I suppose I don't mind, as long as you remember your indoor voice and don't interrupt my studies, okay? Okay. Nayata bounced in joy, as puppy-like as ever. I pat him on the head, then glanced over at the other two. We're clearly struggling with mixed feelings. The other two have like the same kind of devotion that Nayata does. Oh yes, that's right. I'm sorry. Nayata may have decided to stay, but the two of you are free to leave if you'd rather not remain here. There's no need for you to remain here as my suitors. I'll talk to Grandfather and tell him to let you go. No, I think I'll stay too. Ichiya. I just can't up and leave you right now. Let's just say I have concerns. Alright, if you're staying, then I'll stay as well. I've grown quite fond of this house. Okay, somehow have harem ending again? If the two of you are staying just for me, you don't... No, that's not it. It's just, well, Nayata is staying, right? How are you going to feed him if I'm not here to cook for his dumpster stomach, right? True. And I don't feel like putting forth the effort to make new friends. Shia. Well, alright. I suppose this house Would be rather lonely if it was only Kasuga and me. You're all welcome to stay here for as long as you'd like. Yay! Oh, can I have breakfast now? I'm starving. What are you not? Ichiya, would you mind? Poor Ichiya. He's just hired on as cook, specifically to feed Nayata. No, not at all. And so life continued at the house, even though the three of them technically weren't my suitors anymore. They didn't flirt with me, they didn't hound me for dates, or otherwise demand my time. But now that I knew them so well, spending time together with them was actually a lot of fun. My days were both full and fulfilling. I enjoyed socializing with my new friends, while I worked hard to become worthy of Taiga. Oh no, he's gonna come back? I'll see you this afternoon. Are you ready to leave already, miss? Yes. Oh, and can you believe this, Kasuga? Ichiyo is teasing poor Nayata over his appetite again. He knows how much Nayata eats, but he puts a limit on how many times he can ask for seconds. And Shion simply watched, smiling. Poor Nayata, he'll starve. Sheesh, they're such a handful. Kasuga? Nothing, miss. It makes me happy to know that you're enjoying yourself. However, I wonder how long that will last. You can't avert your eyes from reality forever, miss. I'm well grounded in reality, thank you. At the very least, I'm giving my future far more thought than I used to. I'm keeping up with the necessary studies for becoming the next Tojo family head, too. I'm sure you're well aware of that, right? Yes, miss. You are correct. Then what on earth are you getting at? I'm sure they will happily remain with you for as long as you wish, Miss Hibari. Please continue to your heart's content. Have a pleasant day at school, miss. Kasuga ushered me into the car, then closed the door and gave me a proper bow. What was he trying to say, I wonder? It isn't as if I'm forcing them to stay. They offered to help me. They just want to support Taiga and I, surely. Please, babe, just let me be. He would come home. Someday he would see how much I'd matured and come back to me. He'd smile at me and tell me how impressed he was with all my hard work. Oh, this is hard. This is hard to read. That's the only future I want. I don't need any other. I whispered those words like a charm as I closed my eyes. Okay, this ends like that on an open note. We don't know if he ever comes back. Okay. Oh wait, we still need to do the marriage ending. Funny one. I do wonder, like, is he gonna run? It'd be so funny if he runs, because he wasn't supposed to be a suitor. That's probably why he had the yellow rose too, to like represent a platonic friendship. He's like, not romantic. Don't pick me. Alright, so this event. Load this file, number 1, all the way back at the beginning. Alright, next. Take the yellow rose. Struck by a pang of curiosity, I took the yellow rose. What a vibrant shade of yellow. But, wait, whoa. You're kidding me. Oh my god. That means they're getting married. Miss Taja, she is engaged. Eee, Miss Hibari! I wish you nothing but the best. What? I snapped back to reality, but it was too late. No, I refuse to believe it. Unfortunate, but I guess that's that. No, darn it. I wasn't supposed to go this way. Excuse me? Wait a minute. Damn. I didn't see this coming. Congrats, lady. You've thrown even me for a loop. Huh? If that's how you want it, then I guess I'm gonna have to step up. Alright, let's do this thing. Wait, what? Wait, what? What's going on? When he's like, damn, I lost the bet. I guess I have to get married. Shrug. Samuki? Madam Habari. I do so hope you'll invite me to the wedding. Wait, what? We knew each other for 5 whole seconds and he proposed. I accepted, and we were promptly engaged. And then... several years later, I became his bride. I guess he worked it out. He's like, alright, I'll do it. I'll marry into the Tojo family. Didn't get to see his struggle, though. Surrounded by a flurry of flower petals, applause, and well wishes, I mumbled to myself. How did this happen? Okay, I like that ending. It's just so quick and confusing, especially if you're like, it's your first playthrough and that's just like the first choice that you make. Alright, so that's that. Oh man, we've been going for quite a while. But I do kind of want to wrap this up with the after story. Got that CG. Yeah, it's just usually these 3 in the after story. So this is probably gonna kill me, but I'll do the after story. I'll lump it with this. Alright, so we got the Graveyard of Life, Someday Somewhere for the bad ending. Oh my god, the love end is mine now. Another end is to New Horizons. Alright, then we just have Ichi after that, and True End. True End at the bottom. Okay, so we'll do the after story. A lot of it's like recap, but just wrap everything up in a nice bow. Gonna go for overtime here, and then we can wrap up Taiga's route. All right, after story. Taiga. Let's play Taiga's after story. Living free as the wind, bound by nothing, an outlaw looking to turn the tables on fate. That's who I thought I was. Until I met you. So much got thrown in my face. You made me see all the things I looked away from. You showed me who I was underneath it all. Just a timid coward, always on the run. But even though you saw right through me, you still chased after me, steadily, stubbornly. So much stronger than anyone believed you could be. How about marrying me, eh? At first I told myself I was just going along with the old man's silly plan for a while, just for kicks. But now I can't even think about letting you go. Habari, I love you. After story, yeah, okay. Look at the writing is in like Japanese that time. They had to like edit it to be English. The regular alphabet. Yo, Habari, it's almost time to go. Ah, perfect timing, Taiga. Look, isn't the woman's helmet they're showing on this commercial super cute? Huh? Oh, I guess. Looks pretty normal to me. But it's so cute. Well, I think so anyway. And I think I want it. Say, if you bought a proper helmet, would you let me ride your motorcycle with you? Huh? Well, maybe. But that one's just a half helmet. To make sure you're really safe, you should probably get a full-faced one. Really? Then you can pick one out for me. And since we're talking about it, we should go get one today. You know what they say, strike while the iron's hot and all that. Whoa, whoa. Hold on, where's the fire? My motorcycle ain't going anywhere. You're trying to weasel out of it again. What, do you just not want to give me a ride on your motorcycle at all? I never said that. It's just I can go pretty fast. And I thought maybe that's not something a fancy Tojo lady would want to do. That you like scaring her. I don't mind. I was able to ride the super fast roller coaster just fine. Samugi helped train me for it. What, really? Now that's a surprise. See? I'll be just fine. I promise I'll hold on to you real tight too. So, great, it's settled. When we go shopping today, we can add a helmet to the list. Whoa, hold up, slow down. Just slow your roll and breathe a sec, would ya? No helmet shopping today. We're already be carrying a ton of bags, and since you insisted on calling this a date, you're all decked out. Let's bring Naito with us to hold the bags. Trying on a dozen different helmets will completely mess up your hair. Is that what you want? Oh, well, see? Besides, the last time you wore a full face helmet, you absolutely hated it. Well, that's because it was stinky. I still remember that, you know. You said some real nasty things. Boy, did that hurt. Wait, are you talking about the day of the barbecue? Yep. Back then you still had that proper lady mask of yours fitted real tight. Ugh. You were like, barricade up, nobody getting past it. There's no getting close to you. Not that I blame you or anything. So I thought I'd just mess with you a bit. Maybe get you to loosen up. And what do I get? Now you're married. He's saying that my helmet stank. Right to my face. What? Do you have any idea how that felt? One of my most prized possessions, and you say straight out that you thought it reeked. But it was true. What else could I say? Blunt as a hammer, as always. Look, I know it was rude, but that smell, so many different odors melded together into one stench, and with the face shield down, I just couldn't take it. This is my point. I think it's gonna be a little while before you get your motorcycle ride. At least till you'll learn to love that stench, Kay? Okay. Yes, love my manly man sweat. Oh, come on. It only smelled that way because of you. Uh-huh. I mean, there are differences between men and women bodily odors. I'm used to my own scent. I doubt wearing my own helmet will be all that bad. Right, you just keep on wishing. You don't call her stinky. Anyway, let's shelve this subject for another time. You got other things you wanted to do today, right? Well, yes. Then let's boogie. If we don't hurry, we'll run out of time. Alright, I hear you. But don't think I've forgotten about that motorcycle ride. We're definitely discussing it again. Yeah. Are you sure we shouldn't hurry? Will we still get to the train in time? We're fine, it ain't the bullet train. If we miss one, another will come around in a minute or two, so quit worrying so much. Oh, right, of course. I thought you would have wanted to take a car today. What with you all that you want to buy? No, this is fine. Normal high school students don't get chauffeured around to go on dates. Besides, you seem more comfortable this way. I'm fine either way. Oh, you look like you've gotten much more used to this. At first you had no clue how to buy a ticket. Now you stride through those gates with your own IC card and a triumphant, see how normal I am look on your face. I don't look triumphant. I walk through like a normal person. Really? I seem to remember someone practically jumping for joy when she got her first Barricade card. You're all like, look, Taiga, look! I finally have my own Barricade card, see? And waved it in my face. Oh, stop it! There's nothing wrong with a little excitement. I really was happy to get that card. Oh, I never said it was wrong. In fact, you were so cute, I wanted to ruffle your hair with both hands. You can stop teasing me now. But you know, I have gotten used to this sort of thing, little by little. I think I'm learning to actually enjoy public transit now. I don't think I'll ever get used to a packed train car, though. When you got kabudoned. Oh yeah, we did go through that once. I could definitely see how that crammed car during rush hour would be rough on a public transit newbie like you, Habari. Well, I would have appreciated a little help at the time. Hey, I stood guard and kept most of them off you, didn't I? Though I gotta say, when you look that damn cute, of course I'm gonna want to mess with you just a little, you know, as a man. You were having fun at my expense, admit it. Well, okay, I'd say it was half and half. Half wanting to get you to show your real self and half wanting to mess with you because you're too stinking cute. But the more you tried to play tough, the more I started to realize you were really just that naive. You pervert. Aw, you flatter me. It wasn't a compliment. There, see? That's the look. You're much more than just a cute face, that's for sure. Thinking back on how you stomped right down on my foot. Youch. No remorse on your part either. You're just trying to help, kinda. I really should have called the police. Is that so? But at the time, you're pressed up against me so hard, I could feel your heart racing. There's no racing going on. There's no way you could even feel that. You just made it up. You need to get your head out of the gutter. Runs away. Hey, come back here. Sheesh. Guess that's one thing about her that hasn't changed much. At the mall. Okay, so you want to get gifts for the kids at the orphanage, right? What are you thinking? Nothing too pricey, alright? I know. But this time, I'm invited to an event. Something a little special seems appropriate. Oh, Taiga, look! Those coasters are so cute. Patchwork, eh? I think I can manage that. Hey now, the event is next week, remember? No way you can make enough for everyone in time. Let's pull another all-nighter. I'll be fine. Yes, it was difficult that time. I made sports bids for everyone, but it was also lots of fun. What's with the sudden blushy blush face? I'm not blushing. I just remembered something a tad strange, that's all. Strange? Oh, that. Just forget it. I can't. Well, what else were you expecting? I got all stubborn trying to look cool, but in the end you had to bail me out. I kept telling myself I had to thank you somehow, but I kinda overthought it too much, and I guess I backed myself into a corner. But to just walk up and give me a hug out of nowhere. Give me a break, I had my reasons, okay? Reasons like not having the guts to admit that saying thank you is embarrassing for you. Fine, I admit it. You're exactly right. Happy? Ugh. I mean, it's not like I was the only one who... Who what? Nothing. Okay, we're done. The subject is closed. But you know what? Thinking about it, that was probably the thing that got me viewing you in a little differently. Oh, really? But weren't you still technically an impartial observer then? Yeah, but I realized that, whether we meant it or not, we'd gotten closer. So I told myself I had to be more careful. But when you found out I was just an observer, all of a sudden you started hanging around me all the time without considering how it'd make me feel. Well, you weren't really a suitor. To me that meant you were the safest person in the house. I get that. But still, visiting a guy in his room night after night, You know how it would look, right? Well, I realize now that I was careless about it. I'm a guy, you know. It was gonna give me some funny ideas. You have no idea how close things got. None. You should have more respect for my restraint. I mean, creature causing it would have killed you, but okay. That could restrain a man's thoughts. What? You said that was supposed to be merely educational. Yeah, maybe, and I honestly intended that at first. But in hindsight and all, I know now that I was mostly drawing a line for myself. I can't say it didn't occur to me, at least somewhere in my mind, that I was trying to keep you at arm's length. So when you looked at me and said that I wasn't trying to get you to fall for me, I went all cold inside. But in the end, I was just digging my own grave. I was shocked too, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Still, I tried my damnedest to ignore the feelings that were cropping up. But, yeah. Guess we know how that turned out. Oops. Stuff happened, and all that effort didn't amount to much. Damn it. What the heck am I doing, making things all awkward like this? This is so not like me. Anyway, let's get what you want and go home. You just need to hit up a craft store, right? Yeah. Yeesh. Why was I running my mouth like that? Gonna get ideas. I don't know if Taiga's like the type of guy to wait till like the honeymoon to do that stuff. Thread, fabric, batting. Yes. That ought to do it. Great. I can hardly wait to get started. Okay, time to head out then. Oh, or do you want to grab some grub on the way? Now, just a minute. Who said I was finished shopping? You're not? Get ready, Taiga. Get ready to hold the bags. I haven't picked out an outfit for next week yet. And of course you're going to join me, right, Taiga? Yeah. Sure. He definitely does not like dress shopping. Shion was like, this color looks great on you, girl. There. Sorry to keep you waiting, Taiga. I finally got my outfit figured out. Now I'm totally ready for next week. Great. So glad you found clothes that you like. Finally. Just really, really, really glad. Oh, come on. I only asked you to wait for a little bit. You seriously don't have any stamina at all. Hey, I got stamina in spades. It's the mental energy. Jeez, how can girls stand to shop for so long? Besides, you're just going to the orphanage. The kids are gonna jump all over you and get your clothes dirty in 2 seconds flat. It's easier to just wear whatever. You don't get it at all. What is the orphanage to you, Taiga? It's your home, right? So when I go there, I'm visiting your family home. The last thing I want to do is make a bad impression, so of course I'm going to try and look nice. Okay. Man, you're making a real big deal over going just for a quick visit. What? Do you have a problem with it? We are, engaged now, after all. I'm going to pay attention to that kind of thing, you know. You got a point. Sorry, I didn't look at it like that. Lucky I got such an attentive wife, huh? I'm not your wife yet. You will be eventually, though. Okay, I'm tired and I need to give the old legs a rest. Let's find someplace nice and take a quick break. We weren't like sitting on a bench or anything. Oh, wait. When I paid the cashier gave me these tickets. She said I could win some sort of prize with them. Scratch tickets, eh? I doubt the prizes are anything you'd want. Maybe you get scratch tickets at like a clothing boutique. But I can see you want to do it anyway, so go ahead then. Oh, really? Yay! So what do we do? Get a coin or something and scratch off this silver junk here. Go on. Oh, wow! There's something written underneath. It says, "Aw, no prize. I guess I'll go to the next one." Good luck. You got a handful there, so maybe you'll get something. Do you want to try too? Nah, I'm good. I got real into those once upon a time. Did every scratch ticket I could get my hands on. Wound up getting bored with them. It's also flaky and messy as well. There are lottery scratch tickets too, you know. Most of them are simple scratch and win types, but some have a bit more to them. Hell, overseas they'll offer some wild prizes for scratch tickets. They're a fun way to waste some money. Did you ever win anything? Yeah, I think the biggest prize I ever got was a lifetime supply of burgers. A lifetime supply? Yeah, an American-only chain, though. No point in holding on to it, so I just gave it to some random passerby who looked hungry. He was real grateful for it, too. He even let me crash at his place for a few days. We eventually wound up pals. I can definitely see that happening. Gave up lifetime burgers for friendship. It's not quite on the same level as gambling, but just randomly testing your luck can lead to places and people that surprise you. Don't knock it. I can understand how that could be true, but what I've heard of your other gambling exploits doesn't sound very funny. You mean when I played cards? Yeah, you wouldn't get that world. Man, the look on your face when I said I'd bet my whole stash of chips on that one hand. Can you blame me? You even said that if there was ever a game where winning would grant you whatever you wished, you'd bet your own life in a heartbeat. You wouldn't do that now, would you? Well, if I'm being totally honest, I can't say I wouldn't be interested. But when it comes to actually doing it, I'd make up my mind in the moment. Oh, come on, don't give me that look. I said I'd think about it, right? Before my answer would have been hell yes, but no, no doubt about it. I would have jumped at it. But now I have stuff that's kind of important to me, you know? Stuff I don't want to let go of. Taiga, you can be really unfair sometimes. Do you know that? Look at your cute little blush. What can I say? What say I give a little kiss? No, thank you. I'm busy with these scratch cards. That part of you will never change. Oh, Taiga, look! What? I won, see? This one says I get one free crepe. Well, so you did. Guess we might as well get some crepes then. Yes, please. I said great, because I'm broke. Okay, let's go get the free crepe. Careful, don't drop it before you eat it. Oh, stop, I'm not a child. Are you getting one? I'm fine with just a coffee. Go on and enjoy yours. Case in point, he's probably still broke. I think I will. Yum! Good to see you're eating a crepe. So good! Oh my, with a very sultry look on his face. I'm glad. Sure look like you're enjoying it. Yes, I love strawberries and whipped cream. The parfait we had on our date the other day was simply divine. Let's just drink it in. So some of these looks, thinking Taiga's eyeliner on fleek here. I'm surprised you can eat that stuff and not get heartburn. That was seriously impressive amount of food that you packed away. You don't know. Don't say that to a girl. You realize it makes it much more awkward for me to eat when you say it like that. Hold up. Don't move, Habari. Oh, he took the whipped cream off her face. At least he didn't, like, bend down and lick it off. You had a bit of whipped cream there. Guess you took too big a bite, huh? Hey now, you don't have to laugh. I know I must look like some child with no manners. No? Hell, I thought it was pretty sexy. Excuse me? Okay, let me see the white on the girl's face. Taiga, no. Bad. Don't get it, huh? I guess it's kind of a guy thing. Seeing a little crumb on a girl's cheek is... You don't have to explain it, perv! Alright, okay, jeez, don't get all excited. Just go on and eat. I'll watch and make sure you don't get anything else on your face. You don't have to watch. In fact, don't look at all. Don't be shy now. That's right. Right there. If there's one thing I can't stand about you, Taiga, that's it. You have no tact at all. Huh? What do you mean that? Give me some specifics here. You want me to spell it out? You know, what you just said. What you said before about my chest. And then there was that other time. I told you I'm not a boob man anymore. You don't have to worry about that. I'm all about them legs now. That's not what I meant. Oh, it's not? Oh, I getcha. That. After the blow over bus sizes. When I took you to the park and told you that you're so hot it makes me... pipe down. No shouting. My ears. Anyway, tact aside, it's not like those words just popped out. I gave it some real thought before I said that, did ya? I figured that, given how you're feeling, you'd never believe me if I beat around the bush. And if I was going to get my point across and I had to do it, then it had to be that. I mean, what better proof that I saw you as an attractive woman? Ah, yes. Walk up to a lady that you like and be like, you make my pee-pee hard. Put that on a Valentine's Day card. Enough. Stop. Not another word on the subject. Well, yeah, I can see how that might have been a little too blunt. But I meant every word. And man, did you look cute right then, too. You turned all bright pink. I was seriously tempted to sweep you up and... What? You really thought that? Well, yeah, Hey, what's with the sudden terrified look, huh? That was half your fault, too, you know. Go on. Think back to how you looked right then. Your cheeks were bright red. Your lips were pouty, and there was a little tear in the corner of your eyes. Any man would be tempted to sneak a... Say another word or I'll report you to the police. I still have that personal alarm Kasage gave me too. What? No, not that. Seriously, please. That would not be funny at all. Go get my guard. Whatever. Okay, I'll shut up. You go and finish your crepe. I won't even look at you, see? Now eat. No tact whatsoever. Ugh. Well, thanks to a certain someone, that wound up being way more exciting than anticipated. Who would have thought that an actual security guard would be walking right by as soon as he started calling me a perv and shouting about the police? And I already apologized for it. Besides, if you hadn't said what you did... Yeah, I know. Can we drop this now? I'm tired. Yes, well, so am I. I think I'm going to get changed. Could you please put the bags in the living room? Sure. You sure bought a whole lot. It's all just all bits of cloth, too. Are you sure they'll work? Yeah. They'll be patchwork, so small pieces are fine. Wonder what pattern everyone would like. I'm sure the boys and the girls would like different things. It's an orphanage. Kids there don't have to have too many things of their own. They'll be ecstatic no matter what you give them. Trust me. Oh, I suppose so. Yes. Say, Taiga? When you were still at the orphanage, what was the present that you remembered the most? Well, the one I remember the most? Good question. I think it'd have to be... The rosary. Yeah, the rosary I got from the sister. That one got me in a ton of trouble. Trouble? Yeah, the night they gave it to me, I was so happy I couldn't sleep. I just laid in bed staring at it all night. Thanks to that, the others found me out. And that's when I learned the hard lesson of why sister never told kids about the rosaries until they turned 10. And why is that? It's simple. Because then they'd have a bunch of jealous younger kids begging for their own, that's why. They pestered me, saying it wasn't fair that I got one, and how they couldn't wait till they were 10 to get theirs. In the end, I wound up having to make origami crosses for every last one of them. My fingers killed me for days after. Wow, that does sound like a lot of trouble. Though I have to admit, when we went to the orphanage together, I realized that you're actually responsible and caring, despite what your looks make people think. Hey, no matter which way you look at me, I'm And also, you can be utterly, completely evil when you want, which is exactly how you look. Evil? Oh, come on. That was just an affectionate teasing. It was evil, deliberately embarrassing you when the others were watching. That was just... It was the same as when you took me to an arcade for the first time. Wait just a minute. That was partly on you. You look so happy, so of course I'm gonna encourage you to have more fun. You were stiff as a board because of nerves, so I put a comforting arm around you is all. Then all of a sudden you got all pink. I could tell immediately that I just made your heart skip a beat. It absolutely did not. I only blushed because you did something weird in front of all those people. Can you blame me? If you react that sweetly, it's only gonna tempt me to keep going. Of course I'm gonna snuggle in closer. Though, seeing that honest, innocent look of yours did make me think twice about pushing things more. Holding you is kind of like holding a kitten. You're small and you're so warm and delicate. And it makes me not want to let go, you know? Evil. Oh, hey! Why do you gotta keep smacking me all the time, huh? You need to get used to hearing that kind of stuff. Seriously. Well, it's your fault. You're the one who keeps surprising me by doing inappropriate things. If I don't mess with you, you only get all sulky because I'm ignoring you. Did you say something? Nope. Must be hearing things. Anyway, you've got to get to work, right? I'll help. Just tell me what to do. Okay, that's better. First, we need to sort the scraps by color. Will you stack them over there, please? Sure. Yeesh. Guess I'm gonna have to wait until this is done before anything more intimate can happen. Oh. Expected something after the date. My hair isn't done, and my bag still isn't ready. How could I oversleep on today of all days? I warned you not to overdo it. He's like all casual. But nope, you insisted on doing one for everyone. I know, but I really wanted to make them all myself. And you certainly did, which is impressive. I'm sure the kids will be over the moon. And you look plenty nice the way you are, so can't we just go? No, I told you, I'm visiting your family. I have to look perfect. Wait just a little bit longer. He's like, huh, women. You know, if we don't get going soon, we're gonna end up late. Oh well, I'll just grab the presents. I'll just grab the presents and take them over for the time being. Wait, what? Sorry, Hibari, I'm gonna go on ahead. The kids get real whiny if you make them wait. Are you serious? You can't just... Taiga, wait! He knows how to deal with it. Just leave, she'll follow. Just kidding. I'll hang out and wait for her out here. This ought to light a fire under her. Taiga, wait! Please don't leave me behind! It's gonna remind me of the time that you almost left me. Whoa, come on, are you serious? You don't have to go cling to me that hard. I'm not gonna actually leave you behind. You did once. Huh? Hey, do you really have to bring that up now? Yes, that was really upsetting for me. I still haven't forgotten about it. Please don't leave me in trauma. I'm sorry, I won't. I'm gonna wait right here, so go on and get ready, okay? See, I don't have my passport. I can't go anywhere. Okay, I'll only be a minute. I promise. So just make sure you wait for me. Upsetting, huh? Once on shore, we pray no more, as they say. Things are so awesome now that sometimes I almost forget what happened. As soon as you tried to run from her once. Looking back on it now, I was a total ass, wasn't I? At first I told myself it wouldn't be a big deal. I'd open her eyes to a world she didn't know about and bust her out of her shell. It'd be easy. But she absorbed all that new stuff way faster than I anticipated. And before long, she started asking about a world even bigger than the one I knew. Bugging me about what I knew and what I'd do. Still don't have a clear answer for her about that, but... Taiga, I'm ready. Sorry it took so long. She looks exactly the same. Huh? Oh, great. That was actually pretty quick. Of course it was. I told you I'd be fast. Now let's hurry and go. Yeah. We have the gifts for everyone, right? I don't think we forgot anything else. And you have everything too, right, Taiga? Yup. Awkward silence. Taiga? Huh? What's wrong? Why are you giving me that timid look? Because you've been quiet for a while now. I know it took a long time to get ready. Did it really make you mad? Huh? Oh, no, not at all. I get it now. Nah, that's not it. When you mentioned how upset you got that one time, it made me remember some stuff I tried to forget. Oh, what stuff? When I ran away from you. At the time, I was stewing in self-loathing and a bunch of unresolved feelings about you. I just had to get away, you know? I was so pissed at myself for being a coward and a creep and a jerk. And I felt depressed too. Real depressed. At the end of the day, all those whiz messages you sent me were a big help. For real. I'm not exaggerating when I say they saved me. You didn't give up, even when I didn't respond at all. You kept finding new fun things to tell me every day. That got to me. I fell for you all over again. So I said screw it and made the bet. You have no clue how thankful I am that you didn't know when to throw in the towel back then. Man, looking back on it, all that and remembering what happened, we've sure been through a lot, huh? Yes, quite a lot. But we are what we are now because of what we went through. I know you blame yourself for what happened, but I was no better. I pushed you into a corner and you didn't have much choice. I was so immature then. There was so much I didn't see or understand. So I say that we're even. Ha! Even, eh? Yeah, I guess you could say we're even. I really love the way you think, you know. Why, thank you. Stop smirking. Hey now, I'm not doing it on purpose. My face just kinda... Seriously, Taiga, you're so... cute. Aggravating. Is that how it is? Well, sorry, not sorry then. Anyway, we're almost there. I'm sure the kids are all hyped up and ready to have some fun. You sure you're ready for this, Habari? Of course, bring it on. Whew. I knew it'd be like that, but man, this place is a madhouse. They really wear you out quick, don't they? I can't deny that, but it was also really fun, so I don't mind a bit. I'm so glad the kids seemed happy with their coasters. Sister said they'd take good care of them too. It makes it feel like all that work was worth it. Well, yeah, of course Sister's gonna say that to you. Taiga? Oh, well, lately she started to tease me something fierce. Not like that's really anything new. But she's been saying I get all blushy when I look at you and stuff. Oh, really? Congrats. Looks like you did a good job making the whole family, including mother-in-law, fall head over heels for you. I'm happy to hear that, but... Yeah, getting teased every time is gonna be awkward. They're totally right too, which makes it even worse. After what happened Christmas night, I felt like I was so completely yours. When I was just like, wow, you little... Should I be proud of that? You bet! When you grabbed me by the shirt and shook me, I was like, now this is the real Hibari. It gave me goosebumps. How did I know that you were gonna say that? I'm serious. I mean that in a good way. It blew me away that you kept plowing straight through all the lies I set up. Car outside. I meant it as a test, but you totally steamrolled me. Everything that had been worrying me completely gone. Just poof. Well, of course. After what we shared, I was shocked that you could even say what you did. I couldn't believe you'd treat me like such a child. It made me so mad. Just absolutely furious. Oh, I know. I hadn't realized just how much thought you put into the whole situation when I was gone. It was amazing. But I could tell that you hadn't completely sorted out all your feelings yet. Just like I hadn't actually... It was actually a major relief. When you were telling me your true feelings, I felt like I was falling apart. It was weird. Felt like you were getting all my pent-up emotions out for me. You shouted that you loved me, and it was like I heard my voice coming out of your mouth. Seriously, I mean it. Did I really sound that desperate? You had tears in your eyes, Hibari. I mean, you could say that. You weren't exactly whispering when you said I was the first person you'd ever fallen in love with. Well, what did you expect me to do after you kept saying all those mean things? I know, that's a good point. Taiga, Jeez. It really is nothing but couples hanging out here at night. Ah, see over there? Those two are definitely making out. Taiga! Again, no tact whatsoever. Like, you want to do that too? Hey, I totally understand being so in the mood you just can't wait. When we first kissed, after we realized we were in love, yeah, it felt like that. I wanted to kiss you, so I did. Simple as that. Just like that? All the weird confusion and frustration I felt just melted away. I'd finally gotten what I really wanted, so why hold back? Looking at you and knowing that you were all mine gave me that feeling of butterflies. Couldn't stop even if I wanted to. Besides, you looked the absolute cutest then, too. You'd completely frozen with your face beat red, like a neon sign flashing how fast your heart was racing. Well, what else could I do? I was incredibly embarrassed right at that moment. Thank you very much. And also, really happy. I finally found the person I loved, and he finally said he loved me. How could you think I'd be anything but over the moon? And just so we're clear, I love you so much that I'm never gonna let you go again. Got it? What? Why are you laughing? I was being dead serious, you know. Sorry. It's just... Damn. You really are one amazing woman. Huh? you're gonna show me love that intense, then I sure as hell can't back down now. So yeah, here. Will you take it? Oh, what's this? But this is... Oh, it's a rosary. Okay, he gave her one. It's not like a proposal, but... kind of like saying, like, it's gonna be part of the family now. Oh. Alright, I took all the way to the end to get the rosary. Sister gave it to me earlier today. It's been hard enough waiting even this long to give it to you. Trust me. Oh, wow. Now that you've accepted it, that means... as of this second, you're my family. No matter what happens, I'll never let you go. You could say you hate me and I'll still hug you. Cry and complain all you want. I'm still gonna spoil you rotten. If I ever take you off, I promise I'll get on my knees and beg for your forgiveness. Ibari, will you spend your life with me? Taiga! I know I didn't have to say all this again since we're technically already engaged, but I wanted to be formal about it. Yeah. I figured you're gonna be one hell of a ball buster of a wife, but you know, that might not be so bad. Excuse me? This is pretend like a heartfelt moment, and then he just throws that out. Today is special, so I'll be nice and not get mad this time. After all, I know better than anyone just how bashful you are under all that swagger. You're kind, you're reliable, and you know all sorts of things. But when it comes to times like these, you say those things to hide how much you're blushing. And I love that part of you. I'm looking forward to all our years to come. Seriously. I just can't beat you, can I? Ah, well, so it goes. Hey, since we're all wrapped up here, let's say we head home. Oh, sounds good. Oh, and Taiga? Like I said, today is special, so I'll let you get away with it. But call me Ballbuster again, and I'll smack you so hard you'll see stars. Yes, ma'am. Ugh, she's totally the boss here, isn't she? Never thought it'd turn out this way for me. But you know what? It's not all that bad. Which tells you just how bad I've got it for her. Sheesh. Did that clever old cute set this up knowing it'd turn out this way? Well, one of four ways. That look on his face when the two of us went to tell him we'd gotten together. That was a look of a guy trying his damnedest not to cry. I know that look. He'll deny it, but he's the type who's quick to cry. Seeing like grandfather bawling. The look on his face when I wrote my name on her hand. It was so funny, it was all I could do not to bust out laughing. I don't think it's a stretch to say that he'd hope I'd find happiness too, not just her. I owe him more than I can ever repay too. He let me visit so many countries, told me so many incredible stories. And then he led me to her. Your grandpa seems so great. Well, now he's got two foolish grandkids to deal with, and you better believe I'm gonna make him tear out his hair. Soon, too. Watch out, Gramps. You know that one thing you care about more than anything? She's mine now. Taiga, did you say something? Nope, nothing. Just thinking. Ibari, you're the most amazing woman ever. I love ya. What? Okay, let's head home. You're being so weird today. Oh, is that the end? Actually, kinda gotta pee. Please marry me. Aw. We didn't get a ring, though. I'm gonna have to say those words for real someday. And I got a feeling that day is gonna be real soon. Well, the next day, Oh, okay, we do get a wedding photo. Wow, they like really went traditional. Taiga cleaned up nice. Home is wherever I am with you. I think like all the guys need to have like different styles. Different styles for their wedding. Alright, we got a whiz message. Alright, let's read the whiz message before I go whiz. Alright, save. Alright, that was sweet. They're all sweet. And Taiga's route really made Grandpa like feel like a great guy. I guess it makes sense to do Nayata's route first, if that's the case, because like then you're still kind of suspicious of Grandfather, but if you did Taiga's route first, you just kind of see him as some kind of schmuck. Alright, let's look at the whiz message. To my bride. Oh. Got a call from sister. She says thanks for the coasters. Apparently the kids were still flipping out over them after we left. Oh, really? I'm glad to hear it. Great. Great idea embroidering each kid's names on theirs too. Sister says now that she doesn't have to worry about them forgetting which is whose and getting into fights. I didn't think of that until the last minute, so I almost didn't finish in time. I'm glad I pushed myself a little. Thanks, I mean it. Oh, and I told sister that I gave you your rosary. I'll take good care of it, or did she say anything? I'll say, did she say anything? Thanks. Did she say anything? She teased me. I thought so. Well, don't you sound entertained. What did she say? Like I'm telling you. That's fine, I'll just ask her. Don't you dare. What's with this, huh? Aren't brides supposed to go to war with the in-laws? I won't. I'm a top-notch bride. How's this fair, huh? After all your protests about how you aren't my bride yet. That's different. Ah, well. I did ask sister to look out for my new bride from now on, too. Now that's unfair. What do you know about fair? Hello? What, blushing? Or hiding a grin? I can see I love you, Taiga, beaming all over your face. Liar, you can't even see me right now. Don't make things up. Yeah, you're cute when you're ticked. Don't make fun of me. I'm not. I'm just saying just how much I love you. Hello? Busy typing I love you? I am not. You... Ugh. Alright, so the teasing will last a lifetime, I guess. Alright, so we should have gotten all the illustrations then, except for, say for one, which they said you have to get that at the end. Got all the numbers. 3 out of 3. Yeah, I like this one. Like the traditional wedding. The traditional wedding getup. And the slicked back hair. Alright. Well, that wraps things up for Taiga. Now we just have one more route before we unlock the true route, and that's Ichiya. So, I need to take a break with my poor voice. Went for almost 2 hours. Alright, anywho. Hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time, and I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.